Jump on the
No.
on the mic of Mike King here. This is part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network, which is ESPN Richmond 106.1 and Choice 105.3, International Business Court Radio, as well as CW Richmond TV. We are the voice of RVA business. Alrighty, so we're here on the campus of Virginia Union, and we're talking to business owners, specifically the transportation industry. So, ma'am, tell us who you are and what you do.
So my name is Angela Rayner. I am the owner of Five Boys Trucking. We are a dump truck hauling company based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. But I am certified to do business in Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina.
So when your husband started a business, when did you know you had something?
Ooh, well, we knew we had something when we had the opportunity to take our dump trucks to California.
Really?
Yes.
That's something.
So my husband came home and said, we have this opportunity, sell everything in the house, we're going to California. And I said, what? We're doing what?
That's what my wife said.
And that's what we did. After some prayer and some arguing and, a little bit of both, I said, okay, fine, let's see if we can make things work. We have 4 kids. My oldest was already out the house. My second oldest was heading to college in California. My youngest son could stay with my sister because he had a semester left. And then I just took my daughter.
And went to California.
And I drove cross country.
Chasing a dream.
Chasing a dream.
So when you get there and you realize it was going to work, what did it take for you and your husband to realize, okay, we've come this far? What success look like for us?
Ooh, success looked like being able now to help somebody else.
And that's what you did in this room today.
Yes.
There's a lot of information that went around this room. There's information, then there's how to get stuff done. And you say to people, hey, contact me because we've been down this road. When you started off with one truck.
Yes.
How long did it take you to get the second truck?
7 months.
7 months. What was the thought process and what did it feel like when you guys got the second truck?
I was like, is this the right time? That was my thing.
What was your husband saying?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Every time it's let's do it. But we really didn't start seeing a profit until we got the second truck, and it made financial sense on paper. And I'm one of those show me, like I should live in Missouri.
You show me.
Exactly. So he showed me, and it worked well on paper. And now we have 3, and we subcontract anywhere from 15 to 20 a day.
All right, very quickly. So, part of the process today was talking about money and getting paid. What you and your husband say, the people on the other end who you're supposed to get your money from.
Absolutely.
Explain that to people, why that's so important.
So it's very important because when you're dealing with larger prime contractors, they're the estimators who negotiate the contracts. But you want to know who's cutting your check. You want to know who do you have to send the invoice to? What information is required to send the invoice? What do they need to make this process run efficiently? You want to know them by name. You just don't want to know them by an email.
We're not just sending it over to XYZ.
There you go. I'm going to call and find out. Let me speak to you. Let me see, hey, Stacy, how are you doing? I'm with Five Boys Trucking. When do you expect to receive your invoice? When can I expect to receive my check? Do you pay via QuickBooks or would you be mailing me a check? Those are the things that you need to know because your business is important to you. This is how you make your money. So you want to make sure that you give them everything they need one time so you can receive your payment correctly the first time.
As we came through COVID, what was something that you and your husband learned as you came through COVID?
I learned that, there were so many opportunities out here that we didn't know about when it came to being a business owner with COVID. And all we had to do was take the time. That's what it was about. So nothing was going to be given to us. We had to take the time to fill out the paperwork, to do the research, to apply for the grant, to apply for the loan that can help us sustain our business. Some people say, oh, I'm not messing with that PPP money.
Well, that's what we heard that in the room here today.
Oh, PPP money was great. I provided the documentation. I received the money. And when it was time for me to fill out the documentation verifying, everything was in order. Now, I don't recommend going out here and doing something from a fictitious standpoint, but if you have a documented business, then you, by right, are deserving of that money.
There you go. Now, see, that's across business lines. It doesn't matter what business you're in. There you go. Alrighty, how can people find information about your organization?
So you can reach me via email at 5, F-I-V-E, boys, B-O-Y-S, trucking, Trucking, @gmail.com. Call my husband. Don't call me.
Don't call you. What's the next big thing on the horizon for you guys?
Oh, so we have like 7 contracts right now that are up and starting in March. One in Lumberton, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Cowpen, South Carolina, Shelby, North Carolina, and Charlotte, North Carolina.
Really quickly, when you submit submit for the proposal to get the job, that's one day. What does it feel like when it comes back and you say we got it?
Honestly, it comes back about 5 to 6 months later, and you totally forgot that you
Because
submitted
you've
the
been
bid.
having all the other ones.
Because you've had the bid and it takes time. And you're like, oh my gosh, we got this. Like, I totally forgot about it. And then we're like, all right, now we need to strategically plan how we're going to execute, this. So yes, it's very rewarding to know that all your hard work has finally paid off.
There you go. We'd like to thank you for coming on the program. On the mic of Mike, we do talk to the best and the brightest out there. This is the transportation industry, but these are cold, hard business facts. Learn your job, know the process,
Absolutely.
and know the person who's going to pay you.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. On the mic of Mike, ESPN Richmond, we got to go. Take care.
Thank you.